some might say my prehab was about 28 years in the making, but it only really got intense about a year ago. And then really, 3 weeks before the surgery, super intense, because I was working 2 times a day, one with the biomechanics trainer and then once with the physical therapist. But it was working with those individuals that I, of course, discovered this unique product. Okay, well, I started out slow, so I knew that working with a physical trainer was helpful, a personal trainer. I've worked with physical therapists and all of their bands and stretching and different techniques that they use in the average physical therapy office. So I had that background. I took from that background, got my own bands, my own TRX unit, things like that, so I could do self-help. I really did, because I'm guilty of having terrific focus on the areas that had been problematic for that time. But I also know that hips are important.
Yeah.
When you've got cervical spine issues, the hips are always involved. I didn't ever know that. My 28-year journey and working with physical therapists and doctors and whatever, nobody had that conversation with me about how my left hip was affecting my right shoulder and things like that. So that's been part of my discovery, coming down to Orlando and finding the kind of medical support team that really is cutting edge. Well, first they just showed me how I could use it as kind of a trigger therapy for hot spots that would emerge in my thoracic spine area, particularly by the scapula, and the trap was always really tight. So I got to where they trained me to use it so that I could release those sections, and it was really great because it actually helped me ameliorate the myelopathy in my hands. So if I could release those muscle nerve areas up high, the effects down my arms were improved. And I started at 9 o'clock the day after my surgery. So 24 hours after my surgery, I was in the clinic and working with the system and other things as well. But the system, again, we began with the system, we would end the day with the system. Well, it's remarkable. My range of motion has improved, and it's only just beginning to get better from being so locked down over the years. Now it's part of my take-home bag of tools and tricks that I can do to manage my health long term, and that's very important. It's important for everybody.